Well, hello there guys, some more Steel Division gameplay for you guys, and we are playing a multiplayer battle, but honestly, it's actually more of a multiplayer battle with some people I actually don't really know. Now, I'm going to be bringing in the M8 merely for the sake of correct positioning and not having to bump the scout cars from the actual location. I'm also going to bring in some scouts here, and I believe I'm going to select my attack position right there. So let me bring in some infantry, of course. We do want to bring in some Army rifles, and I'm really liking this U.S. Army deck. But again, my knowledge of this game is rudimentary at best, so I'm definitely going to need to do my absolute best here. I want to go ahead and bring in the M4A1 tank. This is, I believe, the only tank I can get this turn. Yeah, pretty sure. We'll bring in some Stuarts, or actually these are CMDs. I don't believe these are Stuarts. And let's see what else we can get. I've never been given this many points before the game, so I guess we'll get some anti-tank stuff, maybe an M1, get a few of these anti-tank guns as well to join the fray. There's going to be a lot of micromanaging, and I'm even going to get an M16 MGMC anti-air unit. Let's also get some artillery. We might as well. We've got points to spend, so we'll get the M21, and this is going to be a lot to work with. I think we will get a Mustang. And maybe even a Rosie, something that can allow us to kind of spot the enemy before we actually get there. Probably not a bad idea. Let's get another leader here, and I believe we're more or less ready to go. We can't get another tank for a while. Maybe we can get a support unit, M20 Command, and we'll launch the battle here. So I hope you guys will enjoy the fight. Obviously, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And again, I am very new to the game. All right, I'm doing my absolute best. I'm probably going to be heading for the tree lines over here, maybe to the buildings here, but probably going to drop off a few of our men in the buildings there. Large battle. And man, I've never had this many points. We actually have to get up to 5,000 points. So I don't imagine that this game is going to end for a while. Make sure to stick in there for a long battle. And once again, we want to make sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see how we do. It looks like my ally's moving a lot faster, and he's moving right into that position right there. It looks like one of us is going up the center, the other over here on the far left. That's going to be me, and what a surprise, the far left. Here we go. We're continuing. Got that scout car up in front, and let me bring out the Rosie. Kind of go ahead and see if we can take a look, see what the enemy has here. Oh, there we go. We've already got some enemies. I'm actually going to drop off my Jeep here, my anti-tank Jeep. I want to go ahead and deploy him on this road. Obviously, he's just carrying the anti-tank gun. Here comes the Rosie. Hopefully, she can spot something that we don't see. I've already got some targets. Let's open fire. Move a few of these guys up here. And already, the battle has begun. I like to see that our AT gun is already firing here. He's setting up for some nice action. And there we go. Come on, boys. Open fire. We don't have a line of sight yet. We got to get that line of sight. I'm wondering if the allies have scout cars, if that helps us at all. I think it should, but I'm not honestly sure if it does. So here we go. We're going to set up. Obviously, our men are already firing on those enemy infantry units. I want to keep this Jeep over here, but this guy, of course, is a scout vehicle, so drop him here, see if he can't spot the enemy a little bit. Another Jeep here, another scout vehicle. We'll drop him off in the woods over here, and let's get our men out as well. Gotta love those M3. Unfortunately, the Jeep is destroyed, but we still have the ability to see the enemy. Now, quite a lot of things have been added to the game, as you guys can imagine. We've actually got the Mustang. Bring him in here to take on the infantry. Come on, Mustang. Still got a lot of troops here. I'm going to start pushing them forward. Over here into these woods. I didn't realize I had so many units that decided to kind of stop there. Come on, boys. Dismount. Keep on firing, tanks. Alright, our scout car is getting pretty badly destroyed there. But we're still bringing in the fire with the Mustang and a few other units. I think I'm going to bring in some more air units. Let's bring in another Mustang. 2 more Mustangs, why not? I'm going to try to hit that gun. I want to get rid of that anti-tank gun, because we've actually got some decent tanks right here. Keep it up, boys. Oh my gosh! I thought he got blown up, but he's actually just falling back. Be careful, man. Holy crap. Alright, how are our boys doing? Okay, beautiful. Drop them off. Drop them off. Come on, guys. Drop them off. Everybody get the hell out here. Let's get our anti-tank gun out right there. Now, the biggest problem I have with this game is the consistent, and I mean consistent, movements you have to do. So here we go. Let's actually drop our boys off right there. Get out, boys. Get out. Get in the building. Got some leaders over here. I will bring in some scouts, if I can. Some more scouts. Let's bring in Rosie again. The amount of actual gunfire going on here is unbelievable. No, boys, move back. Get into the damn buildings. And there we go. We got our M4A1. I'm hoping he can do some serious damage to the enemy. Right now, the enemy's actually getting more points than we are. And the only saving grace is that we are doing as much damage as possible. We're just blasting them. Let's get some artillery. We can't get any artillery, at least not right now. Maybe some more infantry units, why not? There we go, nice. Got an M4A3 opening fire here. I'm gonna move our boys into the woods. Still got the enemy pinned down with the tanks. But I don't know how long that's gonna last. It looks like they're going over there to the center. For once, I feel like I'm actually kind of holding my side, but I could be completely wrong. The amount of enemies here is unbelievable. It really is. And it looks like they found our infantry here. Our guys are pinned, but some pretty good shots from our AT gun over here. You could see the M1. And unfortunately, one of our units had to bail out there. We're going to continue the fight. Now, this is against medium units, and we're really waiting for that Part B here. I want to see if we can get those recon units out here. One of them is already arriving, but I'm actually going to drop them off way back here, just in case. All right, now it's 0-0, and I actually want Rosie to get out of here. Rosie, go home. Evac. Alright, she's already evacing. Opening fire on that enemy machine gun position. Let's get these scouts forward, boys. It looks like my ally is doing a great job here trying to hold the position. But I want to keep firing at these enemy units. The amount of enemy units here is pretty unbelievable. Let's see how our guys on the right are doing. Doesn't look like our ally on the right is really doing much. I might try to bring some support to him, but we don't have much support to bring. I guess we could bring in the command truck. Bring him in there. Got to focus on ourselves, though. We can't worry about the allies all the time. It looks like we've got a Jeep with a 50 cal. Phase B in 3 minutes. I wish we had Phase B sooner. Oh, we're not in cover here. Pinned down. At least we're hitting the enemy over here with our machine gun. Nice. Keep firing with that M4A3, boys. Those Germans are definitely in trouble. And we got that tank here, the M4A1, the beautiful M4A1. I think I'm going to bring him here to support our men. But at the same time, we got to focus on our own lines as well. Put the scouts here. These scouts I'm going to put over here near this tree line. And it looks like a lot of the enemy's falling back. I think that's probably due to the CMD. Drop off some boys over here in these woods. These boys, drop them off here in these woods. And that M4A1, or that M3, excuse me, is going to be providing some pretty good fire. You can already see the enemy falling back here. For once, we're actually putting medium infantry to flight. I don't know how much longer that's going to last, though. Fire, boys, fire. And there we go. I see that enemy anti-tank gun. I want it dead fast. So here we go. Come on, boys. Destroy that damn thing. Mustangs in mission on the way to waste that anti-tank gun. 570. We're still not at Phase B. We're going to have a lot to spend in Phase B, though. Can't even get a Mustang. Let's get a Bofors. I mean, eventually we're going to need to deal with some enemy planes for sure. And here we go. So we do have our M20 command. It's going to bring some bonuses. You can see it's already bringing bonuses to our allies. So I think this is actually working out pretty well. Although the enemy still has sort of the upper hand in this battle. I have no idea why the creator of this particular fight put this up to 5,000. That's a bit much, to be honest with you. Keep moving, keep moving. We've got these guys on the run. I think we just need to keep firing. Come on, boys. Hope we took out that position. Fire. Alright, we got a nice infantry setup right here. Fire on the SS Sturmtruppen. This is probably one of the new units, and they are totally gone. Beautiful shooting by our men. We've got to keep moving up, guys. We're going to keep moving up with the CMD. We've even got the Jeep with the 50 cal doing a pretty good job. Let's keep moving forward. Here we go. And hopefully we took out that AT gun. See a lot of the enemy units falling back here. Panzer Grenadier and some SS units. And come on, Phase B is so close. I don't like those AT guns, though. At least they're pinned for now, but I think we have to shift our attention here. What about some support? Bring in another Jeep. It's doing a pretty good job against the enemy infantry units. You can see them just getting the hell out of here. Good job. And let's bring in Rosie. Come on, Rosie. Tell us what the hell is going on. I'm going to look at that far right side, see how our allies doing. Can't wait for Phase B, guys. We are going to hopefully destroy the enemy. I'm going to bring Rosie forward a little bit more, or not Rosie, excuse me, the M20 command truck to once again bring a command boost to our men. Well, they are firing at our poor allied planes here. Stay in there, boys. Ooh, we definitely need to bring in some infantry, but we're not in a position to be able to do that right now. Fire at those enemies. Come on. SDKFZ should be destroyed at this point. Let's go. Let's go. Get them. Get them. There we go. We got some infantry, guys. Going to immediately bring them over here to this area. And let's get some tanks in here. We've got Jumbos, M4A3s. I hope this is going to work out well. Fuel explosion on one of the SDKFZs. See if we can get that second one. Another fuel explosion. That's what I'm talking about, boys and girls. We're going to have to bring in some more recon units. But we could also start moving forward, especially since we're getting some really good hits on the enemy. So I'm going to start moving these infantry units forward to the tree line. I hope I'm improving my game. It does feel like I am. But, of course, I'm going to pat myself on the back every chance I get. And let's bring in the Calliope. This Calliope has been devastating in previous games. I really think she can stand up to a lot of damage. We'll also bring in another M4A3 over here. And we are pushing on our left side, guys. Really trying to get that advantage. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. Give them hell. We've got a little bonus, or a little, oh yeah, a little bonus there on top of the hill, for sure. We've got that Mustang ready to go. Rosie has been destroyed. Oh, boy. Got to be careful here, because we got an enemy tank. I'm actually going to call in an attack on the Focke-Wulf, but he's falling back, so we might not be able to get him. But you can see that our anti-tank guns are doing an okay job. Keep firing. Focus on the enemy. Alright, our infantry's arriving, guys. We're immediately going to start unloading them. So we'll unload one right there at that farmhouse. Although you can see the enemy has destroyed this area pretty well with artillery, etc. Now, we are still getting some epic shots on the enemy, and actually our allies doing very well back here as well. Come on, boys. Give them hell. The Germans trapped in that pocket are definitely terrified. Pardon me. Bring in some more men. Let's go, guys. We're going to push the advantage here. Alright, let's drop the M3 right here. We've got a tank approaching. I don't like that one bit. Might be time to bring in some anti-tank. Let's bring in the M5 76mm gun. This thing is the beast of the battlefield. Of course, if we can't see shit with our scouts, pretty much useless. This is where I might grab another Rosie. Unfortunately, we're not in that position. Alright, there we go. At least our boys are in the buildings, opening fire here. Falling back. That's right. Fall back, you bastards. Yeah! Shit! We got that tank firing. We're gonna have to drop our boys. Get out of there. Go, boys. Go, go. Try to get into these buildings. And oh yeah, we are getting some nasty hits here. Actually, I might try to get another tank. And, of course, some more recon units. And another M8. Why not? We've really got to hold this position. Looks like we are finally getting more points than the enemy is. Although, to what degree, I don't know. Spot them. Come on, M4A1. Get these guys. There's so many enemies here. I want to hit this one, of course. That's the tank. Come on, men. For the USA. Do it. Shit. Get him. Get him. Get him. Boom. 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 We can do this, guys. We are currently getting more points than the enemy. Of course, at 5,000 points, it's going to take a while to get a victory. And where are those damn Calliopes? I think they've just arrived. I'm going to target the enemy right there, guys. You're going to see this Calliope go absolutely nuts, and I hope it's going to help. I might even bring in some more artillery here. But then again, there we go. Calliope is beginning to fire. Yes! Give him hell. I want to go home. It's not time to go home right now, son. I'm sorry. I know it's tough. Put an anti-tank gun right there. Looks like we got another Mustang ready to attack. We're going to try to attack the enemy tanks. Even though the Mustang can't do actually any damage to the enemy tanks, I'm hoping that he's going to be able to do something, put it that way. There we go. Keep up the Calliope fire. That was working beautifully. You better be ready sooner rather than later, Calliope. Okay, so we really need our allies over here in the center to do a little more work. Now, we're helping them, of course, keeping the enemy off the roads here. I think we could actually bring in some anti-tank guns right here. Bring the M1 in. And there's the Calliope. Look at that. Devastating artillery fire, just smashing the enemy. Even the enemy tanks are terrified. There's so many of them. And it looks like that gun is giving us a lot of problems. SDKFC destroyed. Beautiful. Getting some lucky shots with the Calliope. Gotta believe in our Calliope. Get the scout car. I want to kill these enemy scout cars. They've got two of them right here. One of them directly in front of us. We need our men to respond faster because it does look like they're focusing. It's almost reminding me of Cravateam. They're kind of focusing on something I don't need them to focus on immediately. I need them to kill that guy right there, the scout car. Beautiful! Transmission damaged. Keep firing, keep firing. Let's bring in some more M4A3s. Waiting for phase 3, of course. Some more tanks. Transmission is destroyed, but that's not good enough. I want that thing dead. Fuck! That right there is a crew killed. Nothing pretty about that. Try to get our scouts on this side here. And there we go. We got a Stug. Kill the Stug. Especially since we got them on a side shot here. Bring up the AT gun here. Let's get that Calliope again. I'm going to fire on... Actually, we can move the Calliope up a bit. Still very even fighting here, guys. Fire, fire, fire. Get him. All right, we're going to bring in the Mustang here. Try to take out the scout car. Oh boy. Here we go, light them up. That's definitely an M4A3 in jeopardy. Let's see what we got in terms of infantry. So some engineers. I believe the engineers do have some sort of AT gun. I hope that's true. Some support. Flamethrower units. Well, we could be able to maybe use them over here in this central battle. I certainly hope so. Let's see if we got any air units we can use. Nope. Let's bring in another M4A1. Bring in some more arty guys. Looks like, unfortunately, our Calliope is not useful anymore. Bring the Jeep with the 50 cal, but we are definitely losing the initiative on this left side. Just such a large amount of infantry here. Maybe we need some more recce. Bring in the M8s. Keep firing, keep firing. Come on, boys. Looks like our allies on the right side here are having the most trouble. But I'm going to move up the command unit to keep giving them support. In fact, I'll fast move them. If we can keep pushing here, I think we can make it. Come on, get the Stug. Get the damn Stug. Alright, we've got the off-map artillery here. He's moving up slowly but surely. Well, I think when he gets in here, we're going to be in a much better situation. Of course, that's neither here nor there. Because if we can fire that off-map artillery into that group of enemies, I think we're going to be very, very happy men. Get off the road. Get off the damn road, boys. Where's that off-map battery? Man, get closer to the field. He's moving as quickly as he can, I know, but I just don't have the patience for it. Because if they're all going to hang out here, that's a perfect target for our arty. Getting some kills already. Come on, son. Looks like our AT gun is slowly but surely getting hammered. Got our flamethrowers there in that building. Bring some units up here. We'll drop them off. There we go. We're getting some nice shots here on the enemy. Well, they still got those Stugs, but I'm kind of trying to ignore them and focus just on the enemy infantry. We're getting some decent kills, believe it or not. Just focusing on the enemy infantry units. I think I want to put my tank right there. Keep the rest of these guys back. Nice. Pinned down. Where's that battery? Where's that damn battery? Oh, come on. Faster, boy. Faster. Alright, we're going to drop our boys off here. Nice. Good work, engineers. Alright, we'll bring in the battery fire right there. Hoping that this is going to do a pretty good job. I would have liked to get a little bit closer, but what the hell? Can't always decide what you want, right? There we go. We got a Stug right there. Perfect penetrating shots, if we can spot them. And maybe some anti-tank stuff here. Some M5s. Some more infantry, why not? It looks like a lot of the enemy's falling back, and it is due to our firepower, but at the same time, they're getting out of range of our actual our artillery, which is not what I wanted. There we go. Boom, boom. Give them hell. The Jumbo's under attack. Man, you guys have to fire at that damn Stug. Shit, we're taking hell. Just hellfire over here. Alright, this is the M4A1. Get a little closer here, and we might be able to get some better shots on the enemy. Oh yeah, there we go. 36 to 48 seconds, all on those tank divisions. I certainly hope these guys can take out tank divisions, but we definitely need some more recce. They just keep getting hit very easily. And the center here is falling apart. Bring in the Mustang. I'm going to try to take out that. Oh, I just saw it. But I want that gun taken out. See if we have any more air units. Thunderbolts. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I think these Thunderbolts can take out a tank. If not, they can certainly do some serious damage in this location. Unfortunately, it looks like our artillery has been forced back. We'll bring in the M7. I haven't used these yet. But you can bet that if they're this far in, they should be pretty damn good. Boom! Boom! Now we are forcing them to fall back. But to what end? Gonna move up some more of our engineer units here, and I am definitely gonna drop these GMCs right here. Drop them here. Drop these men here. Let's get those scout cars in a better position. Come on now. Fire on that damn tank. Shit. Already pinned. Looks like the Allies bringing in a lot of support here. Come on, boys. I think these engineers can pretty much stand against enemy tank units. Look at all of those dead tanks. They're not totally destroyed, but they're just not very useful against the Stugs. Still got one jumbo here. There we go. I see that Calliope fire. That is unbelievable from our ally here. It looks like our M7s are arriving. Once again, I'm not sure how these things work. I'm not sure how effective they are. We're still going to try to hit the enemy from here. With all those Stugs, it's my biggest concern. Stugs are actually my favorite. Very good shooting, boys. One of my favorite units, period, in World War II. Wow, those M7s are doing good. Holy hell. I don't think they can kill the Stugs, but they can certainly do damage to the enemy AA over here. Boom! Keep up the fire. Just fire on the enemy infantry. Beautiful fuel explosion on the Stug. Finally getting some decent shots here. Got our M4A3s on the way. Just look at that area burning up. Now, the enemy is still winning this battle, without a doubt. But 5,000, and I'm not sure if there's a time limit on this battle. There might not be. Keep shooting, keep shooting. Crew knocked out. We'll keep bringing M4A3s until the sun goes down. And, of course, another recce unit. Falling back. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. We've got a machine gun Mustang ready to attack, but rather save him for... Ooh, that's an interesting target, if we can get to it. Enemy artillery gun. Holy hell. Look at those M7s keep firing over here. I'm going to try to put this M8 behind the woods. Kind of get him off the road. Do the same with this guy here. Come on, boys. Move up, move up. Get him, get him, get him. We got some Thunderbolts here. Gonna call them in. You should be able to drop some big bombs. And I'm definitely starting to see a lot of enemy support fire there. Keep firing, hit them, boys. Don't let them break through here. There we go, getting some kills there. Where's that Thunderbolt? Come on, bring him in. Got that Stug. Boom, baby. That's what I like to see, some massive damage there. Thunderbolt's gonna fire some rockets. Bring in another Thunderbolt, why not? So that little area where the enemy's got some units, we're managing to put a lot of damage down there. They've already got a bunch of vehicles that have been destroyed in this area. Unfortunately, our poor Thunderbolts are also getting destroyed. Come on, Jumbo. Kill the Stug, son. It's all in a day's work. That's all I want you to do. M4A3 destroyed. Got a few more back here as well. We'll move them forward. Fire. Massive artillery damage here from the enemy. Hoping our own Artie's going to do some damage here too. Man, do they have a lot going on. Enemy 8 move back here. We managed to kill another infantry unit. Fuel explosion there. Yeah, I don't like when people don't pick a max time. I do like, even if I'm going to accept a defeat, I like to have a certain amount of time to know when it's going to come. Keep firing to the recon team. They might be recce units, but they should still know what to do here. We'll bring in some flamethrowers as well. Oh boy. So we started off doing pretty damn well. And in fact, we still have some M4A1s over here. So I'm going to try to bring them forward and just lay waste to the enemy. Try again, Agrippa. But right now, it definitely looks like they're doing pretty good. It does look also like my ally is getting some Churchills here ready, maybe for a full-out push. And some excellent supporting fire here. There we go, another dead unit. Fortunately, that spalling is going to affect us. There we go, nice. Bring me in that corrected fire, beautiful. Keep firing, boys. Keep firing. Yeah, this is a long haul, he says. And I do hope I can bring you guys the full battle. You better give me some likes on this video, and we better get some, at least a few subscriptions here. Because this is truly a long haul. No doubt about it. Oh boy. Get this flamethrower unit back here. Alright, we're going to bring in the Thunderbolts, guys. See some units moving forward here. I'm going to see if we can't kill them. But our support is limited now. And I do like that about the game, how, you know, over time, that support becomes practically useless if you can't hold the enemy back. You know, you're going to start losing a lot of support here. And I think we're just about out of units. Keep firing, bring the Thunderbolts in here. There we go, come on, kill them. Boom! We managed to make these guys fall back. That's the concern, is we're making a lot of them fall back, but these Stugs continue to move. There we go. That's one dead enemy plane. Oh no, that's my Thunderbolt! Hell! We can't have that happening, can we, boys and girls? Fire at that damn Stug. Here we go. Allies bringing in some Thunderbolts. I like that. Guess we bring in some more M15. I wonder if these flamethrowers can kill the tanks. I don't think they can. Almost certain they can't, but might as well try, right? Come on, M4A3. Kill these Stugs. Kill them. Get them right in the back. Boom! We got one of them, baby. We got one of them, but oh, they got us right back. Right away. We killed one of the Stugs. Actually, yeah, I think a few of these Stugs are down, but unfortunately, one of those is in one of our M4A1s. Without any more support, we're in trouble. Let's drop our commander off over here in the 4 GPA. At least we can give our allies some boosts. Flamethrower unit destroyed. Not at all surprised about that. And again, no penetrating hits we can get on this thing, but maybe with enough firepower, we could scare the living hell out of them. Wow, that actually worked. I'm surprised. So I guess with extreme prejudice, if you can fire with extreme prejudice, even anti-air units become deadly to the enemy. There we go, falling back. Boom. Enemy has surrendered. A Stug surrendering to a group of anti-air units. I like it. It's a little weird, but I like it. Looks like we've finally taken out these Stugs with just a little bit of anger. Get behind him, get behind him. Enemy units surrendering en masse. Unfortunately, looks like maybe our luck has run out. Okay, it looks like now our boys are surrendering. It took a while, but it finally happened. We're going to get some corrected shot here. Bring in the Bofors. Hopefully these boys can assist. I mean, I'm surprised that I managed to kill as many as I did. I'm certainly learning more about the game, but it's been tough. Yo, Caps. And, of course, his name, yeah, YouTube's going to love that. But I might bump out of here because we are essentially out. So I'm going to bring some supply units to my allies. I think that's the best I can do. So we're going to go ahead and bring in some supply units. We're just watching our allies fight now. Look at that. Oh, boy. That was fun while it lasted. Hope you guys enjoyed the fight. And obviously, we've played this particular mission for a very, very long time. I am going to drop this unit here. Actually, just drop bombs on our own men there. Haha. Haha, indeed. Indeed. Alright, we're going to bring in a Thunderbolt here. Oh, gotta go. It's 5 a.m. I gotta get up in 4 hours. Oh, boy. Well, I guess we all gotta go. Alright, there we go, guys. So we are going to be getting out of this match. It was fun. And once again, still not beating that incredible enemy medium AI. I mean, it's really good. It really is. This guy on the right is doing exceptionally well. He kind of started off a little weak, but clearly he's got more knowledge of the game. And it looks like poor Pornhub is gone. Here we go. Fire. Thunderbolt. Wow, you got to fall back so quickly when we need you so damn much, boy. So I'm at least bringing some ammo here to the guys. I figure we might as well do everything we can. Now, look at that. We just got some new units. Tremendous amount of new units. Oh, yeah, Allies bringing in a shit ton of people to help here. We're going to have to get some recce for sure. Bring in some air, get some thunderbolts. Maybe some anti-tank guns. Yeah, I think that would help. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to push this back. And look at that. Our allies absolutely going to try to bring in just a ton of infantry to assist. Not a bad idea, but I think it's a little too late. Nonetheless, we'll see what happens here. Actually, I want to get this guy. Nice. See, that artillery is doing some serious damage to the enemy. Bring in some rifles. Looks like our tanks are here. A little late for tanks, but nonetheless, always got to remain positive, I think. Coming from me, that's a bit of a lie, because I am the utter pessimist in most cases. But yeah, the enemy's falling back. I mean, at least in the center here. Bring in some more M7s. Drop them off, son. Some more kills. Best job I ever had. It looks like we just got an ammo explosion here on the enemy. Keep it up, keep it up. Kill some of these damn Panzer IVs. Come on, come on. Enemy's still up by 2. I mean, it's pretty hard to argue with that. Let's drop our boys off behind this wood line. We usually do 40-minute fights. Now, obviously, with this battle, we went way, way over the line. But you could just see the damage that has been done to the entire area. We don't even have a place to really hide our men. It does look like we're still getting kills on enemy tanks. I like that. So it looks like the M4A3 is still useful for sure. Alright, let's put these boys in these buildings. Come on, boys. Oh boy, fuel explosion on the M4A1. Looks like the M5 is still getting some good shots, but probably need to bring him up a little closer. I must say, though, guys, the game is getting so much better. I mean, I'm loving the game as is. Obviously, a lot to learn, but they keep adding so much. And there's going to be 16 battle groups, or 18, I believe, by the end of the game, at least from what I saw getting into the game here, and that is going to be incredible. So I can't wait to see that. Of course, now I'm probably going to go ahead and surrender. I do want to see my stats. And I mean, this is definitely a loss. There's really no way to push them back. As far as I can tell, we could probably put up a good fight, but to no avail. I might try to get a few more kills here. In fact, I'd like a Rosie, but we're not even in that position. Support, infantry. Bring in some engineers, but overall, yeah, it's not going to go well. Bring them that M5. We got some Thunderbolts. Let's at least do what we can with them. Try to take out that Pack 43. Come on, our boys have an eye on that Pack 43. Don't lose the spot. Don't lose the spot, Thunderbolts. There we go. They're finally showing up. It's about time. Let's see what they can do here. Boom! Beautiful, beautiful. I'll bring the second one here on this other pack. And there we go. We've got our M4 A3 still firing here. Try to take out a few more Stugs at least. But no. Oh, the enemy is definitely blasting us now. And we still have the M5. Enemy is absolutely pinned. Alright, guys. We're probably going to go ahead and call it quits here. We're not traitors to the country. We still tried. So let's surrender there. Yes, we do want to surrender. Although we absolutely did what we could. So let's exit at this point. Confirm. And, oh, we don't get to see the end. So I guess that's the negative about exiting. We definitely got a ton of kills, especially in the first few rounds. But I think we're going to have to keep on training in this game. This is a tough game, guys, no doubt about it. If not everybody's working, together, then things fall apart. And I was actually able to hold my line for a good 30 minutes until things started to fall apart there on my line. Obviously, if anybody has any suggestions, you can put them down below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And, of course, you guys always know you can always play with me. Just make sure to send me a message on Steam of Grip Maxenius, of course. And we will try to do some multiplayer games. I really want to keep improving on this game so that we can bring it to the channel and get some major victories. Who knows? Maybe soon we'll be facing hard AI or even some multiplayer opponents. Thank you for watching, my friends. Take care and have an awesome, awesome day.